Mine? No.
Stop, delete it, and start
Who's
over.
doing the intro? I did the last one.
I thought I did. Draco needs to do it.
I'll do it. All right. Well, welcome everybody to the normal Monkey Show opener, where none of us have any idea what the hell we're doing. Today we are the Monkey Show is Tokyo bound. We are taking off from Hiroshima, Japan, flying to Tokyo, Japan, on our continuing flight around the world. As usual, we have the usual customers with us, Mr. Moondog 88.
Hello.
And Zigzaggy.
Hello.
And bringing up the rear is...
That sounds really bad. Be nice. we harassed them off stream enough.
is one of the junior monkeys, Aviation.
Hello.
So, as usual, we'll be flying our Phenom 300s, and what is that? Why did that pop up? There it is. And Aviation is flying his big Airbus. See, I was nice.
You want to talk about what you harassed me with earlier in the chat this afternoon?
No.
Do you care for me to talk about it?
Marshmallows and hot dogs and all that and stuff, so we're fine. We won't say nothing.
So it's only going to be an hour-long flight, so we're not. So it's not going to be
an hour.
Yeah,
hour
give
and
or
a half.
take.
Yeah.
So
it should be a short flight. I put in my title, and this is up to how flight goes. If we get up and get going, land, and we want to then do to the northern part of Japan so that we only have a long flight on Saturday, cool. If not, it is a work night. So
how long is the flight going to be set today?
I think it said we go to
It's at an hour and 31.
Yeah, and this thing flies faster than it says.
So I'm going to go ahead and get my stuff started here.
Yep.
We decided the LFE was 134, right?
Yep.
Screw.
I really don't like how this thing yells at you a lot, though.
Breaking my scenery settings all the way up to max. I still don't know yet.
Check. Pros. Cross. Landing. Yeah. Landing is still down because we're on the ground, right?
It's optional.
Wow.
Optional? Okay.
How much have you had to drink tonight?
About a 2-liter.
Take another bloody test today.
Let's see.
Tonight?
Well, it's before end of school break, so they're doing all their tests.
No, yesterday I had a test for math, and today I had a pre-test for math. And we haven't gone through the chapter yet.
I have 4 passengers on board.
To find my 7-4 now.
Yes.
Alright.
Got one engine spooling up.
Who's having a file? Somebody engine firing test.
That would be Moondog.
I do go through all my tests.
As do I.
As do I. But mine doesn't say fire. Fire just goes ding, 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 ding.
That's because ours is special.
Like earlier today, you said I was special.
And I meant that. In any way possible that you could take it.
What one where are you guys taking off of?
Whatever one they tell us.
Yeah, I don't know yet.
Not that far yet.
It's 4 degrees. And we decided LFE was 134 feet, right? Just double checking.
Yeah. HT.
So I'm gonna have to do 150.
That's what I did.
Set takeoff speeds. A VREF 17. Actually, we should burn quite at least a little bit of fuel, so I'm gonna go with 114 for VREF. I gotta scroll back up here. And 110, 110, 120.
I believe it'll be runway 28.
So,
Sounds
Oh.
legit.
Hiroshima power. So you guys can still see it. Now let's take a quick moment here. We're busy into doing this, and what should I be doing?
I'm just over here fiddling with my knob trying to.
I'm surprised I haven't crashed my other computer. I got 2 viewers. Welcome, viewers.
I have 2 viewers. Both of them are me.
No, I have 2 on the other one. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's how it's gonna go.
But what I'll do is,
Alright, so that's set up. We're gonna go ahead and contact.
Go back to.
Oh wow, they're giving me 5,000 right off.
and welcome viewers on YouTube. Alright, so, Hiroshima power.
You just make sure this flight pan discards it. No brakes in the flight pan. Down and up. Yes. Duh. Did I do this right?
Hmm.
Hiroshima Airport information, Golf 0416 Zulu.
And
Hiroshima Tower, Embraer
That
Zulu,
is
India Golf, ready to copy IFR clearance.
that up.
Embraer Zulu, India Golf, is cleared to your rated
30.06.
climb and maintain 9,000. Departure frequency is 124.0.
It only gave me 9,000.
Yeah, it splits us up always with that, so
Golf, cleared. Not ATAT airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 9,000. Departure on 124.05. Squawk 2212. Embraer 2
Relax, relax.
Contact ground on 118.6.
Trims, flats,
Alright.
off.
Hiroshima ground.
Turn the lights,
Embraer
yeah.
Zulu India Golf with Golf ready to taxi IFR.
KCC.
Embraer Zulu India Golf. Taxi to and hold short of runway 10. Taxiway
Runway 10.
Papa 4, Echo 6. Contact tower on 118.
I got 28.
When ready.
For takeoff?
Yeah.
Taxiing hold short runway 10.
I think I just do 10 because it's easier.
4 Tango 6. Embraer Zulu India
Nah.
Golf.
Runway 28. So we're getting all sorts of different things. Oh yeah, I might want to throw in flight plan real quick.
Minor details. You won't be real quick. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Well, I'm having to fix mine now. Oh, wait. Oop.
Alright.
That
So
should be
here we are
good.
with this. Okay, I'm gonna get my instructions.
Electronics off. Seatbelts on.
What the?
Nice, why don't you just give me some alphabet soup to follow?
Yeah.
What happens if I get weird? Okay, this is weird.
Yep. They gave me
Okay,
runway
so-
28.
So, for you guys, does it give you at OKC? Does it have you shooting right back from where you came from?
No.
Just at a different heading?
I don't know. I didn't look at it that close.
Mine's just shooting me right back where I was. OKC, CUE, ACC.
MOUSE.
Aw.
I beat you to it.
Yeah.
That's
So once we get in the air and we're cruising, should we let all of our viewers, let everybody watching know what our new plans are?
what
Nah.
the?
Yeah. What are our new plans? We have plans?
I thought we did.
Oh, okay.
I mean, about as close as the Monkey Show night crew can come to a plan.
Yeah. Might as well.
You want to fill me in on what the plan is? OKC.
MOUSE.
Oh, Moondog, I was hosting you and then I wasn't.
Thanks. I appreciate it. I'm actually watching yours, so I don't want to
Oh, so you're my third viewer.
What happens if I get rid of KOC?
Oh.
Same thing.
All right.
Alright, let's just listen to those.
Didn't want to get that rid of that late point.
Okay. This is all good.
See. Is my thing on the Fritz?
Mm-hmm.
Flight plan's almost in. You guys are probably taxiing.
I am. They didn't have you taxiing to runway 28, Zig?
Nope. 10.
I wonder if we're going to be taking off at each other. That ought to be entertaining.
Of course, yeah. This.
My duh.
I'm glad somebody's very happy.
Yep. Alright. It's
Nice
done.
flight.
It's in. Don't need power yet. We're all set. Waste some fuel here. Shit. So, well, at least I beat aviation to taxiing.
I'm still fiddling with my thing.
Oh God.
My,
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
my MCDU.
Okay.
Check,
All right.
please.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, let's do this for the third time now.
Third time's a charm.
It's a charm.
That's probably like the fifth time.
Practice makes perfect.
HGE2.
You know, there's a certain point when you reach a certain number of attempts, when you do the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, that is just considered insanity.
Yeah.
OKC.
You later?
To OKC to.
So I flew a 757 flight earlier,
KCC.
and it
YOK.
was a really nice flight. And I'll tell you what, this thing is a lot smaller and a lot more responsive even on the ground. But I did like being able to control my speed with the flight manager for taxiing.
I can control my speed just fine on taxi.
Well, I can control it, but I mean, you can literally set it with that, you know, once you learn how to do that.
Oh no, I see no reason for doing that. That'll just get me in trouble.
So we're going to have weather pretty much the whole flight.
Awesome. So are you guys taxied? Are we ready or no? We want to wait?
Give me a minute.
I'm headed there. I'm headed
just
to 28. I'm right behind you, almost.
No, you're probably right behind me.
Whichever one's going to 28.
All of you but me.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm having to figure out my MCDU issues. I have the latest airwagons messing with it.
leave him behind. I mean, we should really wait for him. He's nice enough to come on after we harassed him about Airbuses crashing and smoldering and
Roasting marshmallows over the
over
fire.
him. Yeah, singing.
I noticed
Kumbaya.
Moondog didn't say a word about my remarks.
What do you mean?
I have to do the flight all over again.
Well, I ignored him.
I'll do that while I was taxiing.
Plain and simple, I just ignored them. They're in
They were
Discord.
funny. They were funny though.
They were comical in the fact that it's true with what was stated.
Savvy. Sorry for
That
your
windsock isn't blowing very much, so that's probably why they have us on different ones, because it really doesn't matter which way we take off from.
Yeah, wind's only 3 knots.
So anyone watching will sort of notice that we've been flying not only the same plane, but the same color plane. And I think that just comes down to the fact we don't want to confuse anyone with changing skins on planes.
Heading.
No, I'm superstitious and a creature of habit, and I'm afraid if I change the color of my plane, everything's gonna go to hell.
Okay, well, that's another thing. Sign. Okay, all you in the back, you got to figure out something else to do. Seatbelts and no electronic devices.
Zig, if you
What?
If you want to go ahead and do your thrust assurance check and take off, because you're going to be coming at us.
Okay, I can do that. Hi, Buses Games. Welcome to the stream. Yes, it should be a good flight.
There's rain involved.
Yep.
And it's fairly chilly. And you know what? Just to be on the safe side, because I saw this happen to me when we were flying up in Alaska.
Are you doing ice protection stuff?
Yep.
4 degrees Celsius. It's not going to take long to get high enough to have issues, is it?
Nope. And we are in pretty decent precip, so we're actually going to take an outside view to get a shot of Zig taking off.
Hopefully they don't have anything laying on the runway when you do your thrust assurance test.
And for those of you watching, it is a little loud in this area, so you may want to make sure you have your ear protection.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is go to air traffic. And
I would like to get out on the runway before this big lumbering banana comes at us.
Who, me? What are you talking about, me?
Oh, I forgot to request clearance. Dang it.
You just took off.
Yep.
Well,
I got so excited.
And we don't even see Zig, we just see his tag.
Well, I actually went outside view of him, so he's climbing. And let's put it this way, he's not just climbing, he's trying to escape atmosphere. I think you're clear.
Yep, getting no clearance now.
Oh wait, am I going on the long end
I don't-
or the one way?
Yeah, you're going to 28. Just go down there.
They're not
That's where
gonna.
Yeah. It's cleared for 28.
This could be a problem, but
They're not going to continue you because you didn't get clearance.
I don't know.
Did you ask for it when you already got up in the air?
Nope. They canceled my flight plan. Ah,
You can request it again once you're in the air. Because I've done that.
Runway heading is 277. He's up.
ah. Dang it. I hit to creator open. Ah. It's gonna redo. This is not gonna be good. It's gonna redo my whole what you call it. It's gonna take the flight plan out of my computer.
Shouldn't.
It will if you do.
Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah, you're right. Sorry, I wasn't thinking of what you had to do.
So I can't do that. I'm gonna have to just fly
VOR type setup.
well, I'm basically gonna have to fly without it's gonna be that should be awesome. Because I'm gonna have to fly without ATC and basically with no charts and no approach.
I'm on the runway aviation.
Okay. I'm stopping.
God
What
dang
runway
it.
are you on, by the way?
10, the other end, headed right for you.
Alright, well, I was clear to exit.
Well, no, I'll be clear of you here in just a second.
Real quick, was the order HGE, OKC, CUE, KCC, YOK, SHT, TYE, and NRE?
Sounds correct. 80,
Alright, well,
Hiroshima
B1.
approach.
then my flight
Embraer
plans are
Zulu
on the
India Golf
fence.
is type Embraer 12 miles east of Hiroshima. Request flight following. Embraer Zulu India Golf, Hiroshima approach, squawk 6474,
flaps 1.
squawk 6474, Embraer Zulu India Golf. Embraer Zulu India Golf, radar contact 13 miles east of Hiroshima, 8,300, altimeter 3006. Copy, Embraer Zulu India Golf.
Okay, SHT.
Embraer Zulu India Golf. Contact Tokyo Center on 124.905.
Is everybody off the runway?
Yep, clear.
Draco?
Yep. He was first, or second.
Yeah. I'm like 8,500 feet in the air.
Here I go.
Turn left, head.
Embraer Zulu India Golf. Acknowledge last transmission.
Now, what's my plane doing?
905. Embraer Zulu India Golf.
Knowledge direction. Good job.
Tokyo Center. Embraer Zulu India Golf. With you. Embraer Zulu
Boy.
India Golf. Tokyo Center. Roger. Altimeter 3005.
That was not what I wanted to do. What waypoint should I be on? Should it be this one? Stupid.
H273. Turn right. Heading 290. Proceed on course. Climb and maintain flight level 220.
Alright, worked on that.
Heading 290. Zoom on navigation. Climb and maintain flight level 220. Beach 273.
A little bit of lightning off to our left side there. We're mostly above the rain and clouds now.
What kind of cluster do I have going on here? Where the...
Just trying to watch
Boy,
what's going on.
it's gonna be one of those.
But you haven't crashed. I acknowledge. Passengers advise. Passengers were in the air. And lights. Checked up. Flaps are up. Thrust levers climb. Timbers, yeah. Yaw damper on. Seatbelts. Due to a little bit of bouncing, we're leaving them on. External lights. Weather radar. Shields on. Good there. Set. And mindful of the weather.
So you can't just go ahead and file an IFR flight plan, Zig?
Nope.
Because then he's got to re-put it into his flight plan. Which, if he sets up on a heading, he could then continue on.
So it won't load like it would load if you were just entering a flight plan for the first time.
Right.
Well, we have to manually enter all of that.
Oh, okay. So your guys' stuff is different than mine, so.
Slightly, yeah.
Yeah.
It won't automatically load that into the FMS. I have to do it manually, which I can do, but you can't do that while you're trying to do takeoff and climb. There's just too much to do.
Right.
But like Moondog said, I could just set it up on a heading and reprogram it in, and maybe I should do that just so I can get IFR.
Yeah. And then you can just activate the nearest waypoint.
Because otherwise I'm going to have a real hard time getting it into the airport because I don't have any charts, and if I put in an approach it's going to shuffle it like a deck of cards because this thing has that glitch. I mean, it is pretty much a straight shot. I can probably just go ahead and click over and try and do that.
If you want, I can give you the heading I'm on. If that
Well, I can just line it up on what I'm flying now. I mean, are you on 080?
Well, I'm not locked on to the GPS line yet. I'm still working my way that way. I'm at 074.
Yeah, I'm at 076. There must be a little bit of wind.
Yeah, it's pretty close if you're on that.
All right, let's see if I can. Okay, cancel.
Look at it this way: it's an exercise of emergency in-flight type stuff.
Yeah, great.
Okay, I'm going the complete opposite direction than you guys.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah, like I said, my FMC is going bonkers. What waypoint are you guys heading to?
OKC.
Yeah.
OKC?
That's what you get for flying a special Airbus.
It's not looking.
OKC, 32 nautical miles out.
Yep, I'm 25 out from it.
Oh, great. I think it has the long OKC.
You put OKC and it's looking for Oklahoma City. It's taking you to Oklahoma.
No, it's not taking me all the way there.
That would still be in the correct direction. I did notice that there was like 2 or 3 that it recognized.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm recognizing the wrong one. I am flying this thing hand.
Can you do that in that thing?
By using heading, yes.
Do they recommend you do that?
No. I'm just going to go crazy with autopilot all.
Ooh, my flight plan's still in there.
It is.
Tokyo Center, Embraer, Zulu, India Golf,
Yeah,
12
something you don't want to
miles
hear from your
west
pilot.
of
I
Romeo
shouldn't do
Juliet,
this,
Bravo
but...
Kilo, request IFR to Narita,
wanna do
I
this
want to
anyways.
turn it without going backwards. Jesus, what's the heading you guys on?
Embraer,
080.
Zulu, India Golf, cleared at Narita Airport as filed. Squawk 6474. Embraer, Zulu, India Golf, reback Contact correct. Radar contact. Flight level 218. Turn right. Heading 080. Proceed on course. Climb and maintain.
I'd say that was probably one of the.
Oh, go ahead. I couldn't. I was trying to get my directions.
Oh.
Proceed on course.
No, I was just gonna say that was probably one of the smoothest takeoffs I've had in this plane.
Okay, figured out what I had to do. Get rid of OKC completely.
$270. Okay. Oh, good grief, Tom. Okay. Now, the question is...
Climb and maintain flight level 240. Climb and maintain flight level 240.
What?
273.
What waypoint are you on, Draco?
I'm still heading to OKC. I'm 8 miles out from it,
Okay.
and you're right in front of me practically.
Okay, my flight plan is now fixed. I had to delete 2 waypoints. I'm
Okay.
catching up, boys.
He thinks he is.
Okay.
I'm climbing to 32.5.
I'm going to... It's got me going to 270 still, but... Hey, Bowman. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the stream.
So that was an interesting start for me.
AKA PCG.
PCG. Hey, how are you?
Hey.
Hello.
So, I put in my title that I'm striving for 50. Striving for that 50 viewers on Twitch, so if you're watching, go tell Grandma that there's a really cool video or movie on about airplanes and have her watch. Here, we'll even go outside view so that you can see it's an airplane.
Alright, I'm now on CUE.
Climb and maintain flight level 320. Embraer Zulu India Golf.
It's got me climbing to my cruising altitude.
Yeah. You went to what, 32, right?
Yeah. So, I feel better now. I'm back on. Oh, that's really cool that the flight plan stayed in there.
Right.
Or all the waypoints, you know what I mean? It reset where what leg was active or whatever. But that's easy enough to take care of. Yeah, you're looking to get 50 followers on Twitch, and I think I'm looking to get like number 6. I might have 6.
I'm looking to get number 7.
Yeah, maybe 7. I can't remember how many I have. I haven't looked. Not very many.
Oh.
Just started the Twitch channel. Draco and I did for anybody who wonders what the heck we're talking about. Moondog's been streaming on Twitch for quite a while already, but Draco and I started using the Restream, and we are streaming on YouTube and Twitch.
Yep. So anybody who follows us on YouTube, if you also want to follow us on Twitch, my name is exactly like it is in YouTube, except for it's just Draco411 instead of the 0411 in there.
Yep. Or if you tend to watch us on YouTube, but you prefer to watch on Twitch, you now have that option.
Yes, whichever one you prefer to watch on.
Yep.
Both have their benefits in some regard.
You know, heck, watch on both and mute one.
Yeah. There you are. So, I guess now's as good a time as any to talk about our
Crazy
new adventure.
endeavor.
Our new adventure we're going to start.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Zig, you got to start it in this, so I'll let you.
Oh,
Take-
okay. You
take
guys
the reins
post.
on it.
All right. Well, let's see. We decided to join our first virtual airline, so that's kind of a big step, I guess, if you're a flight simmer. Aviation is already in one, but Draco, Moondog, and I have decided to join our first one, and we decided to join Millennium Aviation Company. And if you're not familiar with that, if you're familiar with Captain Mac, we found him watching YouTube videos. I think he was one of the ones that introduced us to the Manfred Jan C-47, maybe.
He was the one that introduced us to it.
Yeah. So him and a partner started a new virtual airline back July 4th, I believe he said. So they have a vintage division, which if you followed us, you know we like to fly the older planes, the C-47 and Draco with his 377. So that kind of appealed to us because we like to fly those planes. They also have an open division, which, you know, you can fly all kinds of different stuff. And then they have a very strict professional division if you want to pursue that type of thing. So you got a whole bunch of options all under one virtual airline, and you can bounce around from all of those divisions if you want. You're not limited to just one. So it's pretty cool. We're looking to, we haven't really done anything in it yet. Moondog did do a test flight, I believe,
And
but
We're working on having flights. There will actually be. I mean, we're getting close to wrapping around the world.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the next step was, what can we do? Well, we're going to start doing the virtual airline flights.
I'm gonna guess probably by the beginning of 2018 we'll be done with the round the world flights, which is insane because that's what, almost 6 months worth of flying.
I don't remember when we started it, but you know, we started it pretty much after Moondog and I started flying in general.
So I think that was like around June, July, something like that.
It could be. I don't remember. Might have to go back and look. I know we started doing some of the flights before we even were streaming them. We had started the whole world tour thing.
But as the round the world flights start to wind down, we might work in some of the virtual airline flights for you guys.
Can you join more than one for that?
So their rules are you can belong to another VA while belonging to them. You just can't double dip. So you can't fly for your VA do the same flight for 2 VAs at the same time.
I'm already on 2 and a CIO for 1, so I'm busy already.
Yeah, I'll be right back. The dog's ringing the bell.
I still got this flight plan.
And well, obviously, so we'll be flying this plane, and then we'll also be flying some of the historical stuff. So you know, see us flying the C-47, me with my 377. We'll also be flying the 757.
Get back into some more of that.
And who knows, you might even catch us. We might go crazy and get another plane one day and fly that one for the VA too.
PMG G747.
I'm not dropping $60 on a plane that I have to spend
To be honest,
That's
we
the
6 months
737.
just learning.
That's
we
the
went the
737.
other way there, aviation. We looked at a turboprop from 30 years ago. That's what we looked at.
Joe
We
goes
went the other way.
Joe goes 5.5 months of bouncing off the ground.
Please limit who's been bouncing off the ground, okay? Just.
I've only been here for about a month or two.
Well, in the beginning, it was your passengers.
Possibly, but I have yet to really bounce off the. But he did put that in the correct chat. He put it in your chat, so in that regard, he was correct. It was.
And Joe, are we mistaken, or did you join that VA with us?
Just say yes. We know.
Because we saw somebody with your name pop up there right after we joined.
The scenery is amazing.
Yeah, knowing us, we'll probably go crazy and end up getting another plane besides the Phenom eventually and fly that just because, well, that's how we do things. Moondog will go through stuff and go, ooh, I want that plane. And then Zig will research it to death, and I'll be like, fine. You guys are going to get it.
That's sort of how it goes.
I research all my planes to death before I buy one to make
Right.
sure I'm getting the best quality.
My wife gives me a hard time for doing that when we buy any sort of major purchase. She'd be like, I know you got to have like 2 weeks to research this, but you better get on it because I want it.
Okay, but do all your research now for Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
No, we
No.
don't. That's sinful. A week of that
Did
is enough.
Joe tell us?
Okay.
Was that him?
So he goes, okay, so 5.5 months of bouncing off the ground, and then in parentheses, Draco. And yes, I did join, just logged in into it tonight and start looking at stuff on there. Don't forget to sign up for the forums too.
Yep.
Otherwise, you can't do anything.
And with the exception of Moondog, I haven't really done much other than look around either. And and request that they add this plane to the fleet, which they did right away, which is really
Yep.
cool.
Yeah, I just kind of looked around a little bit. I haven't done anything other than that.
I did take a bid. I tried to fly it. I'm missing something that connects the MECARs with the flight.
Metos?
Yeah. No, they call it MECARs.
Yeah.
The ICAR system.
Yeah, it's a recording system. Yeah.
Yes, I use.
I wonder what that is, and I wonder if me and Zig are missing it too.
Most
don't know.
definitely, because I have to go download it.
Wait,
Oh.
There is a free version to it too. So
Okay.
Hey, cars?
What aviation?
soup and and
Oh,
unless I,
God.
well, there's an Airbus way back there.
Yeah, I have difficulties getting
Is
up
it-
in the air.
Plane that. It's a good thing we're not at a close enough altitude and going slow enough, or I'd be doing circles around them again.
Alright, so I don't know if that's aviation in an Airbus.
No.
If that's just AI air.
Yeah, that's AI because I'm at 31.
And he's way behind you.
Alright, he's
Yes.
so he's in the forums right now. Downloaded ACARS or whatever they called it. Yeah, I downloaded it too.
I haven't downloaded it yet. I haven't even
Nice.
downloaded it yet.
Really.
Okay, you're seeing that Airbus A321 at 34,000.
Yep. And they just
Something-
asked me if I had it in sight.
There's several things going on here. It's in active sky. It's on my screen. We're connected well enough. We're even seeing now air traffic somehow.
I wonder if that was one of the. I wonder if that was the join update.
That's some of the. It's got to be something that we're seeing enough similar traffic.
Or is it an actual AI, or not an AI, an actual person flying?
Let me see.
Because if that's an actual person flying, then that makes sense why we all see it.
I am about to, let's say.
Well, if we go over to
About A321.
that map, which you guys can't see, that's why there's also no sound.
Who's
Map.
MAC61?
The map is broken, so it's not there.
Who is who?
MAC2. AC261.
No, that's that's Mike Alpha Charlie 261.
Whatever. I'm not.
Are you saying? Do you mean Mac 0261? Because that would be
Mac 26. Mike Alpha Charlie 261.
Yeah.
Because I'm 026. I'm 0260 in
Come on,
the
figure it out.
VA.
Yeah,
So
figure it out.
that would have to be Moondog.
Yep. Thank you. I've been putting that on the planes I've been flying, so
the joint.
they would like it there.
You know what? I'm gonna have to do that too.
Yeah.
As soon as I remember how to do that. But I will be right back now that we're at cruise altitude.
The join map isn't working.
No. it's
FYI.
not. I tried to go look at it.
So were we supposed to put that as the tail number?
You don't have to. They want it when you're doing more of the other flights.
Well,
Especially if
I thought
you're
they
on
wanted.
any of that.
Well, they said they wanted you to use call sign Mac Air.
Right. Okay, so I've got my efficiency up to 5.6 in this thing. But
Have a cookies not on.
speed is 200 indicated. Ground speed's 376. And
What waypoint are you guys going to? Yup.
KCC.
Okay. I had to delete KCC because that was wrong on my FMC.
okay, the join is working with Active Sky.
What?
The join and the Active Sky are connected because I was off the network. I had lost you guys because it jumped into the map. I wasn't connected to join FS. I reconnected the network, and your planes came back on the radar on Active Sky. There is some
okay.
cohesion there.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that. One efficient. We'll fly efficient in airline.
Joe is 0262, he says.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Well, that's cool that you signed up there with us, Joe. I guess did you see that in my Discord when I posted that? Is that how you knew about it?
My call sign is LPA004.
So, might as well ask somebody who has experience with the VAs. If we all three want to take the same flight, can we take the same flight, or is it just one flight that's per person?
So, for what my airline allows me to do is I can make my own flights. So I don't know how your system works.
No, they give us
There's routes.
There's routes.
So you can only fly routes that are available, and they're only available for certain planes.
You can probably 75% ask them in the forums, see if you can.
Or we could
I'm
just
gonna
try.
say probably not, because I mean, you don't see too many planes taking off from the same exact airport, going to the same exact destination at the same exact times.
I don't know. I think we should just try it. I mean,
Well,
it's not like
to be honest,
it's not like when
you
the
get
flight's
that-
selected, it doesn't go away from the available flights,
right.
Sure.
right? It's not
Right.
like
What you can do is what I was thinking is you can take the flight. You set your flight in your flight sim with the correct time, and then you can fly it even though it's not the actual time in real life. So you can fly it a little bit later, a little bit earlier. You fly one that's a little bit later. I fly one that's a little bit earlier, but we fly it at the same time on the stream so it can be seen. That should work.
You know, I'm looking off to the west, sort of. I guess it'd be west, northwest, and the clouds with the ground just kind of peeking through the broken clouds.
Yeah.
Almost forgot how nice all this can look.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course, for you guys it looks even better because of your orbits and everything, but whether or not I want to get in the next few months or not, or if I'm...
At the moment, it doesn't look any better because all I see is clouds.
The clouds underneath him and you look really amazing because they're the same clouds.
Right. All right. 4 miles out from KCC. What's your airspeed, Zig?
283.
283. I'm doing 243.
So if anybody's watching on YouTube, it's telling me that the stream health is in the red, which is not good. So it might be stuttering a little bit, which is ironic because if I click over to Twitch, it says stream health is excellent. So
okay. So Joe says that he's seen that and decided to look into it since he kind of likes the more realistic type things. Was also looking at getting the Fairchild that Moondog posted. Looks like a nice turboprop to play with.
Yeah, that's exactly
looking into what?
The Fairchild.
No,
the Fairchild.
No, whatever you were talking about before that.
The VA.
Oh, okay.
So we're corrupting more people. We have aviation flying with us. We've got Joe signing up for groups. You could almost say cults. You know, following the one directive, and then you've got him. We've also got him buying planes. We've got aviation on the fence of buying planes too. So you know.
Well, it's all Draco's fault.
I buy planes.
It is Draco's fault. So he, you know, I may lead us, but it's his fault because he's the one that corrupted us.
Yeah.
In the beginning.
Stop blaming each other.
I didn't want to have anything to do with this game.
What's your guys' ground speed?
I thought I would hate it.
I'm slowly backing off. I'm at 539 again. I was real fuel efficient for a while there, and I said I'm losing too much speed to these guys, so I went.
Yeah, my ground speed's 481.
I'm gonna have to descend soon.
Efficiency was 5.6. It's down to 3.2 now.
What plane did you post in chat?
Fairchild. Monoliner?
Metroliner.
I don't remember what it's called. Metroliner, that's it.
Metroliner. Yeah.
Which there are a lot of flights in the VA for that.
Yeah.
Guys,
That's why I've looked at that. And for it being a $50 plane for $15, that's
it's
value-wise probably worth it.
Yeah.
It's on sale.
Joe goes, hey, I buy some things, just never find anything ever really that great.
Yeah. So you guys want to play some Robin Simmons?
It really comes down to how quickly we land. We're thinking of finishing going up to northern Japan, and that may then determine
what we do Saturday.
Yeah.
And just so you all know, Thursday's up in the air about what or if we do anything.
Just to warn everyone, I will be here. I will be forcing streams at you left and right, and you will be purposely avoiding me, so that's okay. Everyone will have a nice Thanksgiving. If you get tired of the football games, come watch Mr. Moondog, farm, truck, fly,
I hate
zombie kill, something, or all of it.
Or if you're a disgruntled Rams fan and you don't watch football anymore, then tune in to Moondog Stream.
Yeah, well,
I don't
they're
want-
6-2.
Yeah, Moondog. Everybody will keep you posted with the scores of the favorite team.
No, I won't keep you posted, unless you're a ex-Rams fan.
And if between being a ex-Rams fan and if you're a flag waver, then that really, I haven't watched a football game yet this year.
Wow. When does this special price end?
I don't think it does. I don't see anything saying.
That sale ends. No,
Yeah.
it might be a permanent reduction.
Perfect.
But I mean, they dropped it from $50 down to
No.
$15.99.
That's
That's a hell of a drop.
70%.
Still wondering what the Swedish Air Force plane, what's on top of it. Looks like
I was trying to figure that out. It's either something to do with it's a rig to haul something else, or
it's
a flying
screen.
billboard.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But what would they be doing in the skies? Like, hey, join the Swedish Air Force.
Selling Swiss Army knives.
And cheese.
That's
Cheese.
Switzerland. That's Sweden and Switzerland.
Oh, you said
different.
Sweden.
Yes.
She said
I
Swi-
thought I thought you said
No.
Draco was following me.
Swedish, yeah. Okay, when do I have to descend?
There's a large mountainous volcano around Tokyo. Mount Fuji.
Yeah, Mount
Fuji.
Fuji. I actually seen it before in real life in IRL.
Well,
Well, yeah,
close
but that's
enough.
because you were sending killer robots after into
Yeah.
Tokyo.
That was
Yeah.
Moondog's idea.
Well,
I
it was still maybe a good idea.
no, it wasn't.
You was there. You just had to add guns to it.
Dude, you want to know how to achieve a license in Japan?
No, I don't need to.
One of our tour guides told us that you had to go through a site evaluation, a site
Oh, you know what?
thing.
We should really be looking up the ILS for.
Possibly.
What way are we landing at again?
Don't know
They
yet.
haven't given it to us yet. There goes a Lear jet passing me the other way. See if I can get a tag on it.
The Bombardier.
Yep.
HL1208.
Gotta wait for it to pass me so I can see it. HL1208.
Nope.
Yeah.
30,000 feet.
It's the same one that's in active sky. And it's the one that I'm starting to see now. Bombardier.
Yep. They're just asking me if I have it inside.
30,000.
FL281.
FL281.
The call sign.
Yep.
Yeah. It's the same plane. So that's Zig, and I already told Zig they've synced some of this together.
They had to sync the AI.
Yeah.
Which is actually pretty
absolutely
damn cool.
Yeah.
Because that's going to mean that, when we're all ready to take off, if one of us gets held up, we should all get held up.
Yeah. Which also means we've sort of gotten the similar clouds. Should probably get the same number of, say, planes, the percentage of planes, so that's similar, so that we're...
Flight level 270.
Wait, is that Mount Fuji there off to my right, about 2 o'clock, so it'd be closer to your 3 o'clock there, Draco?
Hold on.
Looks like a big puffy cloud sticking up through the rest of the clouds.
I'm kind of in the process of descending. Where?
About your 3 o'clock, almost straight down, big puffy cloud, mountain sticking through the puffy clouds. I'm gonna have to assume that it is. I'd say cheese.
I do not see it.
World travel 1054 heavy. You are 51 miles southwest. Turn right heading 120. Expect vectors. ILS. Runway 34 left approach. Embraer Zulu India Golf. You are 77 miles west. Turn right heading 125. Descend and maintain flight level 210. Expect vectors. ILS. Runway 34 left approach.
3-4 left.
Turn right.
3-4 left.
120. Expect vectors. ILS. Runway
You're that
34
close already.
left approach. World travel 1054 heavy.
3-4 left.
Turn right heading 125.
Any 3-4 left?
Maintain flight level 210. Expect
And
vectors.
this is when the
ILS.
process
Runway
starts, when we
34
start jumping
left
around and
approach.
looking for stuff.
Embraer Zulu India Golf.
Alright. I have ILSs.
Did you pull up a chart thing there?
Yes, I did.
What is it?
ILS is 111.9. Or 3-4 left. I hope that's the right one. Well, I mean, I got the airport. It says ILS runway 34 left. It says ILS LLZ 111.9.
125.3. World travel 1054 heavy.
What's the course?
Hold on. I gotta make my turn here. Course is 336.
.336.
Yes.
Embraer Zulu India Golf. Descend and maintain 1000.
Sorry.
I have a flight.
Embraer Zulu India Golf. Did you copy? Descend and maintain
I heard you.
1000. Embraer Zulu India Golf.
Going down to 1,000.
All set up.
Oh, hey, expired milk. Sorry, I didn't see you pop in there. Welcome to the stream.
Cool name.
Yeah.
Expired.
I will be right back.
Let's go through our descent checklist. Landing speed.
Has me on 34 left also, but I was just trying to verify. Actually, depending on
Landing speed set.
where you went for your charts, I just pulled up the PDF charts for there. They have a lot of detailed information on parking and runway information.
I went to apax.info.
Okay.
Hey, Matt Bates, welcome to the stream. We are headed to Tokyo. We flew out of Hiroshima. We're headed to Tokyo.
Hello, Tokyo.
Tune in, Tokyo.
Send me yes.
You know, I hope I got all this right, because if not, you guys will never let me look up another chart again.
It doesn't matter. I'll probably end up.
I can tell you the ILS frequency for.
That or we're just going to make you do the next one.
34 left.
Yeah, what do you got? What are you showing, aviation?
Give me a minute. If my ATC can't wear up.
You volunteered.
Yeah, it's not working.
So you're gonna try something that's broken, or you're gonna, or me?
The button's not working, it's broken. The button's broken.
I just said it's broken.
Why is its button not working, for crying out loud?
So Draco, I believe you.
No, worst case, you just hand fly it. I haven't, I've still only done one ILS in this plane, so.
Okay, there's the ILS frequency, 111.90.
Yep,
Yeah.
Good job, Draco. Good job.
Draco was right.
You happy now?
Actually, to be honest, Draco's probably not because we verified, but
Hey, you always like to compare information. So don't take it as an insult, Draco.
One thing you should have figured out about me by now, I don't get insulted.
Yeah, you figured that about the day I joined.
unless you find the right button or twin buttons.
And trust me, you don't want to find that. You don't want to find that button.
I found aviation's button.
Oh yeah, stop messing with
Oh, hey Dan.
Hey, Dan.
I'm not just an Airbus guy, I'm also a 7.
Short bus guy.
Shut
That's
The
all you have to
big
do.
yellow air short bus.
All you have to do is paint it yellow. That's why I call it the flying banana.
You need to get you a DHL skin for it, the big.
I see Zig at 11,000.
Yep.
You guys stop harassing me now.
Yeah, we will. We will.
If we
The
didn't
next 10
tease,
minutes.
if we didn't tease you, we wouldn't like you. Or if we didn't like you, we wouldn't tease you.
This will be the 3rd time today.
You should hear some of the things that they say to me when we're not on the stream.
Dude, this is one Discord.
Yeah.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other Discords.
Well, then you must be liked in all of them if you get harassed in all of them. Alright. The
What I
question
do
is
is
this. I'm looking at times and all that. Do you think we can land and jump back, plan and go back up, or not?
Probably not, but
Well,
Probably
yeah,
not. Okay.
we're we're at that weird spot where we've only been
It's-
doing this for an hour and a half yet.
Right.
By the time we get turned around and take off again, that's another half hour, so that puts us at 11.
Nope, I get it.
So this one might just be a shorter stream. And yeah, we're not even landed yet, so I figure by the time we land, it's going to be quarter to 11.
Heavy. Descend and maintain 4,000. Descend and maintain 4,000. World travel 1054.
Beechcraft King Air down there behind us.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
I feel like the ATC forgot about me.
Did you get down to 11,000?
Yeah, I've been hanging out here.
Okay.
It took them a while to drop me down to 11,000 from 17.
Yeah, but I'm just kind of wandering out into no man's land here. It's like
We're landing on 3-4.
that's what it said.
What are we doing? Are we doing a big loop all the way around, or are we
Probably.
going to?
Well, that would make sense because
I just vectored myself in. Oh, I just inputs it waypoints.
oh, okay. Well, there I had to zoom way out.
I did a
Okay.
story.
All right.
It's
We're still pretty far away from the airport, aren't we?
Well, I am now.
I might have departed last, but I might be arriving
World
first.
travel 1054 Heavy. You are 33 miles south. Turn left heading 010. Descend and maintain 4,000. Cleared ILS. Runway 34 left.
012.
83 nautical miles till there. Slightly increased because of the direction we're going.
Turn left heading 010. Descend and maintain 4,000. Cleared ILS. Runway 34 left approach. Maintain 4,000.
You guys know how to
established. Tower on 122.7.
click my trigger
World
button
travel 10
by insult by doing that.
We're not insulting you, and we're not really insulting the plane. The plane's
I'm
probably
not saying
pretty good.
I-
We just
yeah, I
never
didn't mean to
flown
say
the plane.
insult. Yeah, it's a very enjoyable aircraft. It's
It's
a very
ver-
good beginner's aircraft.
It's a very reliable in real life aircraft.
Yes.
It's
that's
sold
why I
all
enjoy
over
it.
the place, so it's fine. It's just we harass it because it's just what we don't care to fly. But if we need any information on it, who are we going to ask?
Follow me.
Exactly.
I'm
Should-
also learning how to fly the 7.4, so.
The 747 or the 737?
747-4. 747-4.
Oh, I thought you got the 737.
Nope.
Nope, you got the
30
747.
30 more bucks.
They're sending me out over the Pacific Ocean.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Me too. That's why I had to scroll way out to see where the heck was going on because I thought they forgot about me again.
I just
Turn
vented.
left,
I just
yeah.
this.
Pretty
Oh,
si-
Oh, will you guys ever be hopping onto Fatsum? Just a curious question.
Possibly. Might be a while yet,
you.
but
It's actually really simple. What you're doing right now is basically Fatsum.
oh, and the correct alphabet. Because I'm pretty sure they don't like it when you go, yeah,
That's really
RJOA.
easy. That's really easy, actually. You don't use it that much.
Well, that and also, too, just remembering to talk to them. Because a lot of times, if we get irritated with ATC, we just shut it off.
They talk to you. And if you're not talking to them, they'll send you a contact me, or if his supervisor's on, he'll come talk to you.
I'm not sure how that would work the way we fly. Because we usually fly together in a group.
Actually, no, they do that all the time.
Oh.
You just take off at the same time, and you're perfectly
So
fine.
how do you talk to them?
Okay, let me give you. Shall I give you? Do you mind giving me? Do you mind for me to give you guys an example?
Well, no, that's not what I
That's
meant.
exactly what he just, yeah.
No,
It's just,
So
how you talk?
how do you talk to them so they don't hear all the rest of the crap we're talking about is my question.
I mean, you have to have like a push to talk button or something.
Push to talk, correct.
So
You'd
how
have to set that
like
up on for the controls of the VATSIM. You'd program it, and then you'd have to program a key to turn on your push to talk.
I got that. So is that all
Yeah.
part of what you download for VATSIM then? The communication
it's just one
is,
simple download.
but
and
that
it
but
has
that's
everything.
but that's built into VATSIM. You're not on like TeamSpeak or something like
Oh.
that.
No, that's built into VATSIM.
Okay, that was
And
my
how we're
question.
talking right now, you will not be hearing that. If you have the setting turned on, it'll sound like you're talking through an actual radio. It's quite
All right.
awesome.
I have a hard enough time understanding people on here sometimes. I don't know if I
Descend
want
and maintain 4,000.
Embraer to India Golf.
Yes,
Maybe at some point, but
after we get used to the flying for a VA and
Embraer to India Golf. Turn left.
It's a
heading
blast, I tell
105.
ya. Once you get the hang of it, you never want to stop.
left heading 105. Got it.
Turn left heading 105. Embraer
Yep.
to
sending to
India Golf.
5,000. I've already turned on my heading of 105.
yeah. Well, I got to go back up. I read the wrong person's instructions, so I started going down, and now I got to go back up.
Now they're barking at you.
They're barking at me, which is correct, but now am I going to get back in path quickly enough to catch the turn? Then,
Moondog, go around.
yeah.
I saw on one of the forum posts there was a guy that posted on there, and his name was like Bob Go Around McPherson or something like that. You know, like Eric Calflaps, whatever he is. And it was Bob Go Around whatever, and I was like, I thought that was funny. Kind of actually thought about Moondog because he's always the guy going around. I don't have the patience. I'm like, we're slamming it on the tarmac.
You actually need lots of patience for VATSIM.
Yeah, that might be part of the problem.
That may not be us for us
Well,
then.
What you're doing right now, like actually, like how
Yeah.
do I say it?
Well,
They
listening to the ATC
send you
flying us in.
across the Pacific, they would do that.
Yeah,
The thing
I
is,
get
though,
it.
is that if we feel like that ATC's forgotten about us, eventually we'll just say to hell with it and fly it in ourselves.
And that's the patience that's being talked about. Just slow down, let it happen.
Moondog
That's
has
a-
that patience.
I don't.
I don't always either. Usually after we've done a 3-hour flight or 3.5-hour flight, I'm like, I'm landing. I'm done. I'm tuned out. I'm about to fall asleep. I don't have another half hour to be in holding, go around.
Or if I've sat here for so long, it feels like my ass is falling asleep.
Actually, go arounds are very. I have not had to go around in a while. Never.
Hi, Zig.
That was told by the pilots.
Are we close?
0.7.
That's pretty close.
Embraer to
You're about
India
300
Golf.
feet below me.
Turn left heading 070. Turn left heading
070.
Embraer
Yep.
to India
And they
Golf.
just told it to me.
Yes, I can copy.
Synchronized landing.
Oh yeah, you guys are behind me.
I'm gonna try and slow down a bit so you can gain a little bit of distance on me.
You are right there behind me. I just looked in my rear view.
Planes don't have me. Yeah, but I know what you mean. Does that plane have a TCAS?
Oh,
Depends on what a TCAS is.
that's the traffic.
Oh, yeah, it yells at me sometimes. Remember how it yells at Moondog all the time? Traffic.
Traffic class avoidance
But-
system is, I believe, what it's called.
But the game doesn't, the game doesn't see Draco. Like
Oh, mine does.
Well, Join does, but not the game.
Yeah.
FSX doesn't see Draco, so it's not gonna trigger the traffic. right?
For you, it doesn't.
Yeah, because otherwise I would have been getting a traffic alert when I flew right over top of Zig.
For some reason, I get traffic alerts.
But
I wouldn't think so. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that.
but isn't your plane a PMDG?
No. Aerosoft.
I mean, I don't know. You know, they could have something built into your plane that's different than for our plane.
Yeah.
Or I don't even know if I have it turned on, to be honest. I haven't heard it yell at me, and well, I haven't heard it yell at me. Period. I don't think.
Then again, I could have that button turned off for all I know.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. We usually hear Moondog's yelling at him. Traffic. Traffic.
Weren't we going into Atlanta and that's all we heard was traffic sync rate for like
Something.
5 minutes?
Yeah. You guys yell at me because I set that up. I had it for a while. The ATC was going through the headsets, but then it was muting you guys out, so I couldn't hear you. And then it wasn't on the Discord at all.
Did they have you descending more, Zig?
They just had me turn to 10. I didn't. They want me at 4,000.
Yep, they want me at 4,000.
They told me to climb and maintain.
Yep, telling me to descend and maintain 4,000.
And it says I'm cleared. Shit. I meant to do all my checklists. Yep, I never turned it off. Fair enough. My peeps never got to get up and move around.
Mine was too bouncy there for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with that too.
Okie dokie, on final.
Alright, so I put the ILS in, but it's not picking up anything yet.
Mine hasn't picked up anything yet either.
Oh, I see you guys below me.
Well, I'm 119 nautical miles from
mine-
RJA.
Mine just popped up.
Did it?
Well, the IVQ or IYQ or something behind the numbers.
Okay.
Uh-oh, we might be landing on top of each other.
Yeah, they just had me turn, and the four of us are like sandwiched together.
Well, wouldn't be a monkey show stream if we didn't.
Well,
Oh.
I have a way to go around and come right back onto final.
Enough to let Zig get a little bit ahead of me.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
I'm
put at
slowing
least
down too.
I'm trying to put at least, 1.5 miles between me and him.
But I'm coming down on top of you guys.
I wish you wouldn't.
Well, it looks like you guys are just gonna go right past me.
Straight on. I don't feel like I'm straight on.
I don't know where you guys are going.
Alright.
Make straight in, runway 34 left.
Are you guys
Have-
turning?
I'm turning now.
Turning where?
Oh, great.
Left?
Yeah, to intercept the glide slope.
I don't even have it yet.
How do you know where to go to intercept it?
Okay, I'm gonna hold out Tyler.
I'm guessing it's pretty much right after they tell you to,
To go straight in, but they don't have
Yeah.
me flying straight to the airport.
well, no, that's when you set up your course. You know how you set up your course to 336.
Oh.
I am holding out Tyler for you guys. So we can get some distance apart.
I gotcha, Draco. Okay, I got all my stuff set up. So am I supposed to switch over to course now?
Yeah. So you'll hit your N key
Oh, okay.
and then hit your nav hold switch.
Nav hold. Nav hold?
Yeah.
That puts it on GPS, doesn't it?
No, not if you have it set for your ILS.
Okay.
So if you hit your CDI button until it switches to ILS 1.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I did. Then I
And
hit
then-
nav hold.
Yep.
Then what?
And
Hold
if
on
you
for
hit
the
your-
ride?
Pretty much until you see your glide, until you start picking up your glide slope. Then when that little pip is right at the center line or as close to it as possible,
I
you
should
hit
start.
your APR,
Oh,
and that'll
okay.
start to bring you in.
I gotcha. Okay.
But I'm lined up on a course of 336. Oh, actually,
Yeah,
337.
I'm on 336. I don't know if. Not
You
sure.
You should be somewhere near me.
I'm relatively in line. I don't have visual yet, but
I can see the airport.
really?
Yep.
Wow. You might have a little higher resolution graphics than me. I mean, I think I see it, but I can't see like the PAPI lights.
No, I can't see the PAPI lights either. I can just
Oh.
see, you know, like what would be the airport, and I think I
Okay.
can see a couple of buildings.
I think that's what. Yeah, I think I can see that. Now I'm to the right of it. It looks like. Will it, when I lock on, will it take me over there?
It should, shouldn't it, Doug? When he locks onto the glide slope, it should pull him over.
So I hit
Right,
approach. Is that
straighten
what you
him
said?
out. Yeah,
Approach?
when that pip is near the
Yeah,
the
it
center.
is.
All right, then go ahead and hit it.
Okay, I
Hi,
did.
I'm in my hold for you guys. Just one loop-de-loop, and then I'm going back on course.
I'm not dropping altitude yet.
No, you won't yet.
Well, the little green pip's moving down.
Yep. It should. So I'm gonna put gears. Flaps. A little bit of push the
No.
throttles up a little bit.
Does that pip have to get all the way to the bottom before it starts taking me down?
When it hits that center, you should start to descend,
No.
because the pip is below the center line for me, and I'm descending.
Oh, I'm not.
Autopilot.
We are now. Yeah, I wonder if it was because I was off of the, my
It
pip.
may not start taking you down until it's got you lined up.
Well, I think I may have been too far off. Because it wasn't taking me anywhere.
And you hit your N key to activate.
Yeah. Thought I did. It's the problem, you never really know. Okay, there's the runway.
We should have enough spacing now.
Or I should say there's a runway.
There's an Emperor right in front of me. Crossing path, left to right.
I think that's the wrong one right over there.
And then to my 3 o'clock, there's
How do you
another
know which one's-
Emperor.
How do you know which one's 34 left?
Good
It's going to be the
course.
one to the left of the runway,
Right.
and you
Course
should be
is
on a
one
course of 336.
Well, assuming you started that way early enough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shield. Landing speed, signs. Yep, that's all good. External lights. Yep. Yes, here it is.
Conveyor demo
Shield.
ESO.
That's good.
Cleared
For
to land.
landing.
Runway
Yard down
34 left.
So anybody watching,
Back.
my plane's going to yell at me here any second
You're
that I'm-
left. There's-
that I'm 500 feet off the ground,
Cleared to land.
and it's really loud when it does it.
Embraer to India Golf.
I might have went to the wrong runway then. I don't see you, Draco.
He's straight to your left, basically. I mean, straight to your left. I've gotten just enough space between the two of us.
Yep, there he went.
happened?
I'm right behind Draco.
They're side by side.
Oh wait, one's weighing 3-4 left, one's weighing 3.
No, I think they're both landing 3-4 left at the same time.
No,
Oh shit.
you're fine.
Yeah,
I'm
it's just
going
like one
way
of those
slower
air
than-
shows, you know.
I'm going way slower than you are. But you just blew past me.
I'm only doing 162 now.
I'm down to 120.
Cleared to land. It's 3 miles between us.
Oh, there it is. You shelled at me 500.
500. 500. Glide to slope. 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 400. Glide to.
Just keep on going down to the end of the runway, Draco.
Glide to slope.
Yep.
Glide to slope. Glide
Yeah,
to
auto
400.
bikes low, speed bikes armed.
I think I've got it
300.
through. Don't
Alright, I'm gonna try something.
Oh, you better try.
200.
Little hard, but it will land you.
100.
Took you all the way down, huh?
Yep. Touchdown. I mean, it landed a little harder than I would have liked, but it did it.
Okay. Well, that would be good in, say, disastrous weather.
Flap sleep.
I'm down.
A little hard.
He was hand flying, I think. He probably didn't.
I was talking to
hand fly.
Draco.
Embraer Zulu can get off. Turn next taxiway.
18. I'm on glide slope. Everything's
Embraer
nice.
Zulu can get off. Contact ground on 121.
I'm clear of the runway.
I'll be clear in a second.
Going to 1.
So now you got, is Moondog landed yet?
Get off.
Nope, I'm on approach. I'm 600 feet and
So I'm gonna be the
Lot of
last one
runway left.
elected to.
We taxi into gates or parking?
you pick one.
We'll go to gates this time.
ATAC ground. Embraer Zulu can get off. Taxi to the gate. Embraer Zulu can get off.
Alright, so we're going to gates.
287.
Yeah.
Taxiway Alpha 5.
Alright, not a bad landing.
Yeah, mine was actually, all things considered, pretty good.
One of the things I really like about this plane is that you can hand fly it if you need to, and there's no issues.
Well, that's what I like about it too, because if I was in the 757, that would have been a complete disaster.
Uh-huh.
Because I've crashed the 757 for that exact sort of situation where, you know, you missed, you know, I guess now you know that when it says straight in, that means make your turn.
Right.
That doesn't mean we took you exactly on course and you fly straight in like you would think, right? Because I had to make like a 90-degree turn to get lined up on the runway, and I made it late, and that's why, even though I set it to the course, that's why I was so far off, because I made the turn late.
So basically, they get you to your approach, and then they assume you're coming in ILS. So
yeah,
when they say a straight in approach, that means, you know, you hit your nav button and have your plane make that turn.
But unless you know that's what they mean, that doesn't sound like that's what they're telling you.
Right.
And that's one thing that we're learning is after time what stuff means.
Yes.
And
so
because
something else strange too.
Asking questions, we will gladly help with what we've learned because we've crashed it enough.
So Moondog, I would not recommend letting the plane land itself like I did, because it seems to keep and to make the autopilot stick on. Even though I turned the flight director off, I cannot turn autopilot off.
Alright. Flaps, lights, and transponder. Yes.
When you get
Oh, and I'm clear.
down, flaps full.
Was that you right over there, Draco? I saw out of the corner of my eye.
Possibly.
Did I just cut right in front of you or no?
No.
Oh,
I
there-
didn't see anybody.
I see an Airbus coming in on approach.
Just shut up. Stop saying 2,500. Autopilot off.
So yeah, if I would have tried to make that maneuver and come in and still land that in the 757, I would have crashed. Or overstressed or something.
Embraer Zulu India Golf. Hold position. Caution other traffic.
Where's it taking you to? What gateway?
27.
Embraer Zulu India Golf. Continue taxi.
Gate 11.
Roger.
12.
Embraer Zulu India Golf.
Welcome to Japan. I guess I could also do procedures here. Flaps.
Yep, I got a little off on my procedures because I got a little
Yeah.
freaked out.
You and I both did because I was down too low. I turned early.
Anybody gonna watch me land?
I'm
Right
sitting
ahead
here.
of
Oh man, the push is on now.
him. 1,300 feet. Big fat Airbus.
It's not fat.
Speak back.
It's the 1,000. Jesus, why do you always want to move to the left?
To the left, to the left.
To the left.
Yeah, for some reason, when I let it land itself, just for shits and giggles, for some reason the autopilot, and the yaw and the speed hold, or the vertical speed hold, stayed on.
Did it flare you?
No, it slammed me down on all 3 gears.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm sorry, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking to you. I was talking to my AOA.
So,
what it was called.
Moondog, do you have a bombardier
What are you screaming at me like that?
right behind him coming in? JA7
yeah. CR.
JA7461.
Yeah, I'm just seeing it as the because I'm actually watching him land.
Mm-hmm.
So my whole stream is focused on you there, aviation.
Yep, mine too. I'm watching from a distance. I don't know if I'll be able to see you. I can just see your
And yeah,
tag.
there
Oh,
is the
there,
bombardier
he just
behind
popped
him.
in.
At 6'3".
Zig, can you see that bombardier?
No, not yet. I'm way far. I'm pretty
Wow.
far down. I barely
Wow.
saw aviation.
D7.
There you go.
His plane
Okay,
rendered
let's go.
right before it landed.
The only thing is that we're not seeing his actual plane, so he's actually like 4 feet off the ground.
That's fine. I went in aircraft and watched his aircraft, and yes, you're probably right. It's above, but I was watching. He got nervous. He
I
flared
don't
and
hand
then
fly
he
planes
flared a
very
lot.
often.
No, it's fine. I'm just saying you flared and then you flared a lot. It's something that I probably have done. I
Oh.
know I've done it too.
On my end, I didn't flare that lot. I think it was the lag thing or something. Because on my end, I barely flared. At least I think I did.
Were you were sitting there watching too?
Yeah, well, also I was holding position for traffic. That never showed up or anything. Then it goes, oh, you can go ahead and go.
After takeoff, landing service, landing lights off, taxi on, oops, flap 0. I'm just coming up with this as I go.
But beautiful flight for all involved.
The beginning of mine was not so beautiful.
It was better than, say, leaving South Korea and headed to North Korea when you should be headed to Japan.
That yesterday was not as 2 days ago, 3 days ago was not a problem.
And Zig did a great job of recovering from his incident.
He had 2 issues.
Yeah.
You know.
I had an issue with my flight plan taking me the long way.
Oh, I probably can't. I can't open the passenger door until I turn my engines off, I guess.
Shouldn't.
Where are you guys at?
Parking 11, 12, and what'd you go to, Zig?
I think it took me to 27.
Wow, this scenery is amazing. This is what you get for turning your graphics on ultra high. You're way over there. No, you're not. You're behind the tunnel. Shut that APU.
Yeah, Draco, turn on your APU right now.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Drag it along behind you.
Technically, it's a GPU.
GPU. Ground power unit, not auxiliary power unit.
That's APU.
Alright, go through our shutdown checklist. Already have
This
it all
is a
set
nice
up.
airport.
Yeah. Parking brake.
Press levers.
Thank you.
Parking brake. Shields off. ADS probe off. Engine 1 and 2 switches. Oops.
Windshield.
Off.
And the baggage door's open.
Start, stop, knobs to stop.
Here comes the big boy. Or the big bus, you guys say.
Off, off, off.
One, 2 is number 3. Wait, I gotta make a U because one of those Phenoms is taking my parking space.
Turn those all off. It's that one. Open these all up.
There's a couple of. Is there?
Oh wow, I couldn't have stopped that any better. The wheel is right at the end of the yellow line.
That's what I was going to look at.
Mine's pretty good too. I'll let you
Mine
mention it.
I'm about a wheel to the left and about a wheel length rotation short. Not bad.
Okay, so
Oh great, no, don't go down spoilers, I wanna see something. Oh, that's nice.
I brought us in. Who's taking us out?
Go ahead, Moondog.
Oh.
Don't
Okay.
call on me because I don't know how to.
So, as we watch Zig's plane here cool down, thanks everyone for stopping in and watching. We do appreciate anyone that watches in any one of the 3 streams that we do. We do it this way because it's a whole lot easier than 3 of us meandering about and going on and then, oh, our stream's live. So that is why we do our intros the way we do. That's the way we do our exits. Thank you for stopping in. Make sure you check out the rest of the guys from the Monkey Show, that being Bipolar Prophet, Farmer Dad, Cavalier Roy, Stu B, name a few, Kev the Blue Bear, a host of others. All their links and subsequent links are down below in the YouTube and Twitch pages on all 3 streams. And we had a wonderful night. We will be flying again throughout the week, maybe, and then definitely Saturday night. Depending on what happens, we'll let you guys know. Thanks for everyone for stopping in.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Happy
holidays.
Thanksgiving. Happy holidays.
Have a good night.